Check, check. Is that okay, ma'am? Check. Check. From starting. A very delightful and good afternoon to the respected teachers and my friends. I am Sanjana, a member from Team 1, came here to explain something important and something special. Communication, a key to success in the global world. You might be thinking, what does this communication do to us? Of course, as my dear, we engineers have a lot of creative mind and a talented work. But how do we represent and express our ideas to others? Simple, by communication. How do you communicate with other officials? Simple, by proficiently and professionally. As this communication is important necessity in today's world, this communication came under different types of certifications. Today, our topic and our presentation mainly focuses on communication skill certifications. Communication skills. What does this do? It increases our employness. We will be ready for any types of job. We can be confident. Yes, of course, it improves, gains weightage for our resume. Next, there are 6 types of key certifications which are helpful to increase weightage to our resume. My friend will continue every topic.
Now I'm going to talk about step test course. The step test course is mainly designed for beginners and learners who want to improve their communication. The main purpose of the step test course is to access the English and to help learners to speak English. The step test course mainly focuses on vocabulary, grammar. The step test course mainly focus on grammar, vocabulary, LSRW skills. The outcomes of the step test course is to speak, to boost up their communication while talking with people. Now, my friend will continue this course.
Okay, I'm going to tell about upskill. Upskill. It is the training. It is a training program, and it is developed for the trainers. It is designed for we should learn more efficient English skills. The main goal of the upskill is to improve our LSRW skills. It's nothing but a reading, writing, speaking, and learning. My friend will conclude that 4 skills.
So I would like to tell about outcomes of upskills. It will help us upskill. It will help us to speak more confidently and fluently. You can communicate with others more efficiently, effectively, and also in job interviews and so many presentations, it will be so much helpful. So my friend is.
My part of the topic is British Council, a global platform. Before letting me to the topic, let me know that every one of us, most of us took the British Council course for certification. Do anyone know that what's the main output of the course? Let me explain that. There is the three main principles for it: education, experience, and exploring. Education, by we can learn it in theory of that course, but by experience we should involve in activities and group discussions and anything. The next part is the objectives of that course. The objective of that course is to learn effectively. To learn effectively, we need more vocabulary and grammar to express our ideas in a good manner. For that, we should do this course. Next one, from now onwards, my friend Nirmukta will continue with the next slide.
Good afternoon, everyone. So everyone have a stage fear, but it's not actually stage fear. It's just a fear of communication skills. So SpeechX will help us to improvise our English skills and our communication skills. Improvise our communication skills and our English, and it helps us to speak fluently and clearly. From here, my friend will continue.
Our initiator have already told you that communication is success globally. But what actually communication means? Not just talking professionally, but also writing. So this course, WriteX, is offered by British Council, helps us to improve our writing skills. It helps us in improving our writing skills in emails, reports, and also formal communications. It helps us think logically and write effectively. And my friend will tell you about the outcomes of this course.
Outcomes of the WriteX course. Students, after completion of the WriteX course, can able to achieve improving writing skills, how to writing the, how to manage the time in writing, better grammar usage and confidence level, how to write different styles of writing. Thank you.
Well, you might be thinking, uh, my colleagues already addressed about the communication skills and the involvement in writing and speaking. Now you might be thinking, why VETI when these all courses are there? Well, VETI mainly focuses on the employability skills, the communication, the way of communication that we have to apply in our employability cases. Well, VETI, the full form of VETI is Western English Test for India, and it often is also known for verbal employability testing. And VETI, the governing body of VETI is Pearson. Pearson is a very famous skill setter in the market. It has a lion's share in the market of holding many skills, communication language skills courses. And VETI mainly focuses on the employability skills like speaking in groups and making group debates more efficiently and more proficiently. And VETI also focuses on the mainly it helps us to talk with people from other professions, like who are not related to our professions effectively. And now my colleague will continue with the outcomes of this course.
Outcomes of VETI course. It is not only for the building of a resume, it is also for a professional skill development course. VETI is not only for speaking or something. It is just to build your sentence formation, and it used to get correct vocabulary formation and get correct grammar. And this is the basic and foremost important point of VETI. And here onwards, my friend will continue.
As my colleagues clearly, detailedly explained all the courses and the outcomes, now I'm going to conclude this. Well, we have For every course, there's a test. Like the test has results, and there are gradings for every test. And the gradings are divided as A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2, where we all think that A1 is the highest score. But as per CEFR, the Common European Framework Reference says that the A is the lowest ranking in this framework. The C1 is the highest. Well, here the test divides into three parts: the read aloud, listening and speaking, and guidance test. Here, for each individual test, there are also individual rankings like start from A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2. And as well, it also follows for other two tests. And you might be thinking, after doing this course, we get a rank, then what is the use of this rank? Well, we have so many international exams like GRE, IELTS, and ELATs. For these exams, we need these professional course certificates to show that we are eligible for these exams. And for the also we can also use these certificates to for our education in abroad, like. And that's all about this. And I'm concluding this with my warm thanks. Any questions?
My name is Asusharanya, and I have a doubt that what are the elements of the communication?
That's a very wonderful question. Well, the communication skill depends upon LSRW skills. Like ma'am already said us, classes like listening, writing, reading, speaking. These are the fundamentals of communication skills. Any more questions?
It's a good question. Thank you for asking it. So, this course will give you a certificate. Depending on your levels, weight in your resume gets increased. So, and also it's not just about certificate, but you'll get know how to speak professionally, how to contact officials, and to do, like to have presentations, etc. So it helps you grow professionally. Thank you. Let me know if you have any other queries.
Yeah, that was a wonderful presentation given away by the team one. Shall we have a good applause to them? Yeah, the thing is, I really appreciate the topic what they have chosen. Okay, so it is more relevant to your regular coursework, right? So with the help of this, you people have some clear-cut idea what are all the certification course that you're going to pursue, okay, in near future. So good. Everybody have did so well. You have taken equal participation. That's what we're expecting. Thank you. So can we have the next team, please, on the screen with their presentation?
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Jahnavi from ECE-D, and today me and my teammates have collaboratively chosen a great topic called sustainable development. And this topic we have been listening since our childhood. So first, let us talk what is sustainable development. Sustainable development is the aim to meet the needs of the present without like also keeping the needs of the future. And also first we will be talking about the development. So many people of India are going to abroad for jobs in case of their development, because the India is not developed. So according to me is that India would be developed if you get jobs in your own country rather than running to other countries or rather running to abroad. Another thing is we want more trees, more plants, greenery around the world. But the thing is, we won't plant it first, okay? First do it and then please stop cutting the trees. And today, our aim of this sustainable development is to minimize the environmental deforestation. And the main theme of the sustainable development is a path towards a better and greener future. So next, my friend Yamini will continue.
I will explain you what is development. Development is the process of improving industries and development of the country. Now I will tell you what is development. Development will help to change the nation. This may include health service, better education. Now my friend Tanuja will continue.
Now I would like to tell about economic development as given example for by her. What is economical development? An economical development is a an economical development is a improving overall well-being of the country, and it is not only increasing money or income, it is also known about a better living conditions. It is help us to create more jobs and reduce poverty, and and country get more economically. Thank you.
And I'm here to continue what is the development means, and I want to tell what is the difference between the development and sustainable development. I have an example that using the water without saving is the development, but mm, using the water carefully is the sustainable development. That is, development is the use, but sustainable development is the responsible use. And I'm here to talk about what is the sustainable development. The sustainable development is the meeting our needs without harming the environment and protecting our environment for our future needs. And I want to tell about the importance of the sustainable development is, first one is the builds independence. Means we didn't depend on the others for the food, for the oil. So we have to maintain the constant and equality for the future lives also. And the second one is the protects the environment. We have to save the trees, and we have to reduce the pollution for the futures. Thank you. And my friend will continue this topic.
Hello everyone. I would like to talk about how it will save money and how it will improve responsibility. It will save money because it encourages reuse and recycling. By this,
By all this, it will reduce purchase costs and it improves rainwater harvesting and it promotes benefits for long time. It improves responsibility and teaches good for future generation. And my friend will continue.
How to promote healthy lifestyle? How to promote healthy lifestyle? Nowadays, they're using chemical foods. The foods they taken, you sick, and to take the nowadays use the many chemical foods. The food gives lot of disadvantages to your health. The nowadays growing the plants and forestation, the electrician and reduce the my friend.
Mainly, the sustainable development is based on the three pillars. Those are planet, people, and profit. The sustainable development, we will achieve the sustainable development when we balance between these three pieces.
Now I would like to tell about role of students in sustainable development. Students are not only a learners but also a future leaders. Students are younger, energetic, and full of confidence. They can easily learn new things and now I would like to pass it to my teammate.
Students can influence their friends and family members. When students starts using reusing bags and reusable bags and turn offing the unnecessary lights, fans and other applications at our home and at our college, this will begin to our future same habit. In this way, students can create a change in many other people. And another important role of students is spreading awareness through social media, through schooling activities, and etc. Uh, Students can also participate in schooling activities, green activities like planting trees, cleaning drives, volunteering the environmental duties, etc. So change starts from us. Students can create an awareness. Thank you. I'm, I'm forwarding this to my friend.
So I am here to explain about examples of our sustainable development. There are many examples. First, crop rotation. Crop rotation means planting different crops on same land. It means there are no chemicals on the crops. And second one is greenhouse. It is green space. The air what we feel is green space. Now my friend will continue.
Solar energy, one of the example of sustainable development. Solar energy is environment produced sun into the electricity. So many advantages and disadvantages. Like advantage, renewable source, and my friend is
Now, one of the example of sustainable development, wind energy. The wind energy, the energy is produced from movement of air, and the advantages of wind energy, clean and my friend is forward.
Now, by the slides of my friends, set the slides. By the to sorry, the sustainable development is useful for humans. Our engineers, after the graduation, they go to abroad for jobs. By sustainable development, we can get the jobs in India. So we want to develop the country, our country. So by the development, we can development is useful for our humans in our society. So any queries?
I want to ask one question. How we can reduce plastic uses in our daily life?
We can reduce by using the paper cups or paper plates. Okay? Thank you. I said okay.
So this is my question to the team leader. What do you think, which is the first step for sustainable development?
Instead of petrol vehicles, use electrical vehicles. Instead of throwing the dust outside on the road, throw it in the dustbins. Instead of cutting the trees, plant it, and more.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm last one.
Okay.
So at last, save today and survive tomorrow.
Oh, super. Okay, so give them a big round of applause. Stay there, stay there. Yeah, that was a wonderful presentation on the topic sustainable development, but there are some development areas to you also. So somewhere I found some fumbles and the flow of thought is missing little, but if you work on that, you can do the miracles in the individual presentations. Go ahead with a good zeal. Come.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Sasikumar from ECE-D section. I want to talk about ECE branch. Today, our topic is BTech ECE graduates have deserved job opportunities. After completing intermediate, we have confusion. What branch we have to decide? So many, lot of confusions. But we have to choose ECE. If we choose ECE, we can decide we decide happily that we choose a good course. By choosing this course, we are eligible to government jobs also. In this ECE branch, there is aspects like communication engineering and electrical engineering also, and scopes of ECE. Now my friend will continue this topic.
Now I would like to say about the aspects of ECE. The first aspect is electrical circuits and devices. Electrical circuits and devices is the study of electrical components, and we also learn the basic concepts like resistors, inductors, and we also know the important laws like Ohm's law and
Kirchhoff's voltage law and current law also. And the another one is and the another one aspect is analog and digital electronics. Analog uses continuous signals, for example sound waves and electrical signals also. Now my friend Vivek will continue.
I'm going to talk about microelectronics and embedded systems. Microelectronic systems, which they are useful in real life, like only focus on applications like software and hardware. Micro applications like which they are used in mobiles like microchips. The microchips are known as the brain of the mobile phones, and embedded systems, which they are also used in mobiles and hardware and software. My friend will continue the topic.
Next, communication engineering. Today, communication is very important for every person to communicate easily with each other. Under communication engineering, we have 4 types. First type is signal processing. In this area, we have to do analysis, manipulation, and interpretation also to enhance or to find the storage levels and quality of the signals. Next, telecommunication systems. Telecommunication systems, in telecommunication system we have to do analysis also to know which type of communication is very important. Telecommunication is very important in these days, as we know very well. Next, nowadays each children also have Instagram also. So everyone is communicating with mobile phones usually, and my friend will continue.
So this is about ECE. By choosing ECE, we have a lot of opportunities. Thank you. Any questions?
I'm Monica. What are the questions? What are the opportunities in ECE branch? Career.
In ECE, 2 aspects, electronics and communication. Uh, for, for choosing ECE in government aspects and private organizations, also so many opportunities. In public sector, ISRO, DRDO, these types of organizations are ready to give jobs to ECE engineers, and private organizations like VLSA jobs and core jobs, chip designing jobs, these types of jobs are these are the opportunities of ECE engineers. Any queries?
I really wanted to know what encourages you to take the ECE course instead of CSE and EEE.
In CSE, only we do software. In electrical, only we do core branches only. But in ECE, both we do software and hardware.
That was a mesmerized performance and the presentation given by the team 3, but there are some little hiccups have happened. Okay, some coordination is lacking, but this has to be the improvement area. Okay, so in this area, if you can put your efforts, a little bit efforts, you can do the wonders. Okay, so all the very best and do good for the next upcoming activities. Can I have the team 4? Team 4. Get ready with your presentation on the screen, please.
Before going into presentation, I want to tell you all a story. Everyone, close your eyes for a moment. Close your eyes. Now think of a moment when you were completely overwhelmed by your situations and your emotions took control of you and you are in a very deep despair and rage. And in that kind of situations, music can uplift our moods and connect us in a very important way. So I personally had many moments like this, and that's when I thought of asking my teammates if they had similar moments, and then they surprisingly told yes to my questions. So then we all collaboratively decided to make a presentation on how music influences our mentality. Now, music is one of the first art forms created by humans, and it has a very significance. It has so much significance in our daily lives, uh, and my friends will continue the topic. Thank you.
One, music improves our mind. A college student feels stress in our academics. When we listen music, we feel stress. We relax within minutes. Music makes exercise more fun. Means when we go exercise on morning walks, we feel more stress by taking exercise. It is when when my friend will continue the topic.
Now I would like to tell you about music improves our mood. Do you think all it is right? Okay, let me explain. Music has the power to instantly change our mood. When we listen our favorite songs, it makes us feel happy and relaxed. Music releases dopamine, which means a feel-good hormone in our brain. It activates brain's pleasure and reward system. It makes us it helps us to reduce our stress and anxiety. Music also gives us some energy and motivation. When we listen fast and energetic beats, it will make us feel excited and anxiety feel. And it also gives some mental benefits. Music improves our concentration. And so music is not just an entertainment. It it is a tool that improves our it is a tool that improves our mood. My friend will continue.
Close your eye for a second. Just imagine your favorite song. Didn't your mood just change a little bit? That's the real power of music. Even doctors also use music therapy because it improves physical and mental recoveries. And music reduces stress and anxiety and improving emotional balances. Music is not just entertainment, it's a medicine for mind and soul. My friend will be continued.
Now I am going to tell music helps us to how workout. When we work out in our daily life, it will more effective than normal workouts. It when music makes more important role in our life. When we are listening music when doing workout, it is very effective and enjoyable. And it is useful to reduce our uh, it boosts our energy when we are doing workouts, and it is helpful to our health benefits also. When we are doing workouts, we are feel like dull and lazy,
But when we are listening music, it is increases our mood, and when we are listen fast beats and energetic music, it is uh, increase our thank you. My friend will continue the.
Guys, today this slide I have selected to know how music inspires or motivate us to exercise. Some fast beat music gives us to motivate us to do exercise very fast, and they keep us active for long time, and they support us to do more and more exercises and fit our body. From this, I ask my friend to continue.
I would like to conclude this music everything. So as my all my friends discussed about mood, stress, anxiety. So I would like to say that. So I would like to say that everything takes everything every part role sorry every role was played by music, because let me take some personalities like A.R. Rahman, um, Shreya Ghoshal, and Virat Kohli. Everyone in there while doing some jogging or anything, they use some music to make it more fun. And coming to some singers like this who feel stress, anxiety, they listen to music, and that is why they make some music or singing songs through their pains. And coming to students who often listens music while doing some maths or any reading that they don't like. And I think that music is the only way that helps every students or every human beings. And there was so many therapy centers like Nod of Robbins, which was the first therapy center in UK. And in our India, there are so many centers which helps the old people who lost their memories. So I think so that is the only way that we can cure ourselves. So as my friends, everyone said that music is the only thing, and we all conclude that music is the only way that heals every person. Thank you. Yeah, anyone? I'm sorry. Okay. Do you have any questions? I think it will be very stressful. See, when anyone feels anxiety, after some time they want to listen some music. Through this, they can help to make the mood changes. And if any person feels stress, they want to talk some person. I think everyone don't have the person to say something. So music is the only way that they can feel so freely and be relaxed. Anyone have any questions? Yeah. Okay.
What is the one advice you are going to give the music haters? Why should they listen to this?
Because music is the only way that can they relax. Because I see some blind people, deaf people, even they can feel the music by through vibrations. And coming to the deaf people, they feel through vibrations. Blind people, they can feel the music by listening. And even them also listening to the music through the brains, or I mean in through the some senses. And to the for haters, I think so they should try something that feels really relaxed. I'm not say some songs like through the words, but also music, a plain music that can heal them, so that from hating they can feel some love towards that. Thank you.
Yes, I really appreciate the questioning session after this presentation a lot. See, the way you ask the questions, the way she responds to politely and the positively is so good. Okay, so this kind of zeal and enthusiasm is required each and everyone. Okay, so not only it is confined with one person in the team. So next onwards, you're going to have the individual presentations. So there you have to get ready to face the audience and to face this kind of questionnaire so easily without effort. Okay, so don't feel stress and don't feel pressure by answering the questions of the audience. Okay, it's a two-way communication is happening in the presentation. Too good, and really not only with the music, with your presentation also it heals us today. So too good, even 3 and 4 did well today. All the very best for the next challenging activity of individual presentation. Go ahead, give them a quick round of applause as well.